Hi everyone, how are you? It is me, Fern. Welcome back to a new video. Lately, I've been using the Louis Vuitton Noe bag as my daily runabout bag, and I have been hauling it around, and it has been such a great workhorse bag. One thing I really love about the vintage Louis Vuitton pieces is that they're super durable and just very practical as well. And while I do care for this bag and I do condition the leather, I also don't feel afraid to use it on the daily, and it's held up pretty well. I thought I'd do a what's in my bag video on my daily bag and show you what I'm carrying around and how practical this bag is. So a bit of background on my bag. It is a vintage 1990 Louis Vuitton Noe bag, and I got it from Japan. And when I was looking for this particular bag, I was looking for something that was durable and not full leather. So I do appreciate that this has the coated canvas. And I wanted something that was relatively lightweight so that if I put stuff in it, it wasn't too heavy. So I feel like the Noe bag really fits that brief. With this bag as well, it's super practical, and because the Louis Vuitton pieces are so popular, I managed to find a bag organizer for this piece as well. So it is a vintage bag, and I do love the vintage Louis Vuitton pieces, and I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. Anyway, I'll show you what I have inside this bag. So the first item that I'm carrying in the bag is my iPad Air and the Apple Pencil. So I have been using this bag as like a daily bag where I go out and I go to a cafe, and I normally like sit down and edit my YouTube videos, and I do it all on this iPad and I carry it around in this. So that's kind of the first thing I carry. The bag definitely fits a laptop as well, so that's something to consider if you are considering getting a Noe bag. I'm also carrying my diary, so I jot down all of my goals, my to-do lists, notes, reminders, anything that I just want to get on to paper. I have it on my little diary. I'm also carrying my medicine pouch, which I have things like Panadol, a bit of BB cream, my asthma puffer, just a whole bunch of random things. Very handy to have, so that's great. The other thing I'm carrying is my cap. I normally alternate between different caps, but the one I'm carrying is the Barcelona cap, which I got gifted to me by a family friend who was traveling, so I'm carrying this one, but I do rotate through various different caps, and I do love a good cap, so this is one I'm taking with me now. The next thing that I have in the bag are my sunglasses. So this one here, I have a pair of yellow tinted glasses, and this is what they look like on. I got them when I visited Canberra and I caught up with my best friend Vanetta. She is my closest friend, and we went shopping one day and we found a stand, I guess, with sunglasses, and they had a deal where if you buy two, you get it for a cheaper price. So she ended up buying a pair and I got a pair as well. So this is what I'm wearing, and shout out to my good friend Vanetta for convincing me to buy these, because I feel like they suit a lot of my outfits, so I do really like how they look. So yeah. Also, a random tip, but these work really well if you're staring at a computer for a long time. Like, they help with blocking out blue light, so I do love these a lot. And I'm carrying them in my little Basque sunglasses case. The next thing I have in my bag are my Bluetooth headphones. So I carry a pair of Beats Fit Pro headphones, and that's what they look like inside, and I've got like a little sticker in it. They have like these little wingtips, which I really like because I wear them quite frequently to the gym, especially on the treadmill. So when I'm running, they stick pretty well and they're not gonna like pop out. I find that the sound quality is pretty decent as well, and they have active noise cancelling, which again, fantastic for the gym and also great for when I'm traveling on an aeroplane. I can just like block out the noise and it is perfection. The next thing I'm carrying in my bag is my Versace fragrance. So this one was gifted to me by a family friend, and I normally rotate through different fragrances as well depending on my mood, but I love the smell of it. It's a bit more intense compared to what I normally wear, but I have been getting into the habit of carrying a bottle of fragrance with me, just so I can like spritz myself, top up if I'm ever out and about. So this is the one I'm carrying now, so I love it. And also the bottle's kind of simple and cute. I really like it a lot. The next item that I'm carrying with me is a eye mask. So this is so perfect for when you're traveling. So I normally keep an eye mask in all of my bags, especially if I'm like traveling on an international flight or a domestic flight that's quite long. I can just pop these over my eyes and fall asleep. I find that on planes, sometimes the lighting can be really harsh, so having something like this is so perfect. And it's always great to just have like a spare eye mask in your bag that you can just like pop out, put it on, and it's like perfection. The next thing I'm carrying in my bag is a face mask. So you never know when you're in a situation where you need to put on a face mask, and this is just super handy to have. I carry a face mask with me all the time, and again, just to be safe, always good to have one of these. The next thing that I have in my bag is my green iPod Nano. I think it's a second generation iPod Nano. I've been getting into that whole like detoxing from social media, I guess, or just like disconnecting from social media. And I find that having a portable device is really good. I actually dug this out from the depths of my closet and I booted it up and it still works to my surprise. So I've been loading up a few songs on this old iPod Nano and it's actually been great. Like I find that when I'm commuting or I'm out and about and I just want to listen to music without any distractions or notifications, this is absolutely perfect. So I do love it a lot. It's great to have and it's super lightweight and thin as well. So I think this is super useful and I love to have it. The next thing I have in my bag is my wallet. So I carry a YSL card case. This one I bought in 2018 with my boyfriend and it's super durable and super sentimental, I guess. He's got one in the gold hardware, so the YSL monogram is in gold. And I've had this for a very, very long time. Like I really love this card case and it's just, I don't know, I hold a lot of good memories with it. I just wish that it had more card slots, and as I've gotten older, I am carrying more cards with me, but it still does the job and I do love it and it's super durable. And I think it was my first like proper designer purchase as well. So I love it, my card case. So this is what the Noe bag looks like when it's like empty inside. As you can see, it's like one giant gaping compartment, which I kind of love because it's practical. Some bags I do like having compartments and like dividers, but this being just like one big space is actually quite practical for me. As I said before, because the Louis Vuitton pieces are so common, I managed to find a bag organizer which I could just stick in and it works really well. So this one I think I got from Etsy and it looks like that on the inside, and it's got like the water bottle compartment, like little pockets as well, and like a zipper compartment here, and it fits the bag really well and it keeps structure to the Noe bag. So if I show you what the Noe bag looks like without the bag organizer, you can see it kind of just like slouches and you can like fold it up even, like it's so slouchy and soft. And I think people forget the canvas is super malleable as well. So you can see it just kind of like flops over. So that's what the Louis Vuitton Noe looks like without a bag organizer. So I do like having a bag organizer in the bag just to give it some structure and just to be able to put things into different pockets and not have everything sort of spill about. But other than that, I do love this bag a lot. It does look vintage, which I love, and I love a good vintage piece. So I'm in love with it. I think the Louis Vuitton Noe bag is a little bit different to your usual Speedies and Louis Vuitton Neverfulls that you see out and about. I did want a tote when I was shopping to buy this bag, and I wanted something a little bit different. So finding a Noe bag in a sea of Neverfulls was such a good find, and I do love the bag a lot. So that is everything that I carry in my everyday bag, my vintage Louis Vuitton Noe bag. I love this bag to bits, and it's nice being able to rotate this bag from my Hermes Her bag and my Oroton briefcase as well. So I do really love it. If you enjoyed this video, I also did a review of the Noe bag when I first bought it, so definitely check that out if you're interested to see my thoughts and initial impressions with this piece. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing the things that I carry in my everyday bag. If you are new to this channel and you love what you see, definitely check out my other content and hit subscribe as well. It'd mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up and pop a comment down below if you have any thoughts about the bag or if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer it as well. Anyway, I hope to see you in a future video. Bye.